Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm right on my hands is Deadpool Samurai Volume 2, finishing off the series that's published by Viz, and I guess we'll call it Marvel as well. So this is a fairly interesting one. We'll get to that in a minute. Stories by Sanshiro Kasama, art by Hikaru Uesugi, translation by Amanda Haley, and touch-up art, lettering by Brandon Bovia. Design is Francesca Truman. Alright, so for those who have watched my review of the first volume, you know I wasn't quite sold on it. Like, I appreciate it in some ways, but to me it was the more humorous Deadpool. Now, the Deadpool I enjoy isn't quite the slapstick one. I like it a little bit more serious. To put it more in perspective, like, I enjoy the Deadpool that we saw in, I think it was Hickman's run in X-Force. You know, it's just not, I'm not quite into the, like, fourth wall breaking, slapstick, constant jokes. Like, I like the character, generally in smaller doses. Alright, that being said, I actually like the second volume more than the first. So yeah, the second volume has Deadpool and this team going up against, at first, Thanos, and then, of course, we get the big villain at the end, who Deadpool has to go take on. And it's a lot of fighting, it's a lot of action. This is one is a very action heavy comic now that, like, all the characters are established. Lots of fights, and you know, it's pretty entertaining. You know, there's definitely a lot of moments to it that I appreciated. I think the art, the action, all that was really good. The jokes are definitely there. They're constantly flying. For some reason, like, they didn't quite get to me like the first volume, and I think maybe part of that is it feels like the second volume, a lot of the jokes are more geared towards Deadpool's time with Marvel as opposed to insider jokes about Viz releases. There's still definitely quite a few in the second volume, so I know that people who are diehard Viz fans will probably appreciate way more than I did. But, you know, it doesn't quite grate me or bother me quite as much. Like, I just don't feel like I'm missing something as much in the second volume as I did the first. So yeah, I mean, like, overall, like, it's a decent read. I definitely appreciate it. I definitely found some humor in it. And it's you know, I got some laughs. Like, it's entertaining. It's definitely entertaining, and fun. And I think if, you know, obviously if you read the first volume and enjoyed it, you're probably going to enjoy the second. You probably can kind of pick up the second without reading the first, but, you know, I don't know if I would. We'll show off the art. The art definitely, it works, and it works well. You know, it definitely plays off the, kind of like, I'll call them the manga style. That kind of over-exaggerated, lots of action lines. You know, it's much more, it's a lot of what I would expect when it comes to manga. There's actually some pretty creative use of the page and the fight, and, you know, I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, there's some solid moments in it, and overall, like, as I said, I like the second volume more than I like the first. If you're a Deadpool fan, if you're a manga fan, if you're a Viz manga fan, I think you're gonna like this. So yeah, it's definitely, it's interesting. I want to see more manga takes on Marvel characters. I think there's a lot to it. I'd love to see kind of a Marvel style comic done in manga art. I think that would be really cool. It's a Marvel, just a normal Marvel Deadpool story, but with manga art. I think that would be a really, really cool take. But this is nice as well. This is just another pretty interesting thing. So hopefully we see more collaborations of this. I think it works really well, and it's fun. Out now in shops, you can go get it. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code to tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some links underneath this video where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so we get a small percentage. By doing that, you support our site, so thank you. And just watching our videos support us, so thank you for that. If you're into manga, if you're into comics, graphic novels, Deadpool, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, and TikTok, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading that manga, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games. you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.